Welcome back to 5 Minute STEM. Today we're going to be going over how to create a simple calculator app using Java and javafx, and I'm using the NetBeans IDE. And this is going to be very similar to the MATLAB calculator that we created a few videos ago, and I'll probably split it up again, one going over kind of the layout of the calculator, and then the second part being like all the formulas and code behind that. Alright, so first we're going to create a new project, javafx, and then the javafx application. Give it a name. This is what it initially looks like. Just going to clean it up a little bit. Don't want that. I'm going to change the title to calculator. All right. So the first thing we want to do is define some button variables. I'm going to just speed it up a little bit. Button 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, decimal button, add, subtract, multiply, divide, equals, clear, and then we're going to have one label for the answer, and then I think that's it. Got to import a library for the label. Right, so now we're going to go within the public void start. And I'm going to do button 1 equals new button. We're creating a new instance for the button. And then give it the label. Button 2, new button. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Same thing over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And then decimal. Add, and the plus sign, subtract, minus, multiplication, division, equals, clear, which will just be a blank space. I think that's all the buttons. And then we just have the answer label, so new label. And then that's actually going to be the space. This will still say clear. All right, so now we'll just add a little styling. Very simple. You guys can change it up if you want, add more styling. This is just some basic styling. So this is for the label, the answer label. We're going to center it within the window. We have to import a new library for that. And then set style. We'll just do a black border around it. And add some padding. All right, and then I think we'll also style the clear button, like make it a different color. So that's set style. And then FX background color. I'm going to do just a bright red. So that's FF0000. And then I think I'll also style all the buttons that are not numbers. I'll just have them as a darker gray. So again, very similar to the MATLAB calculator. So that's set style. FX background color. That's hashtag A6 or A6. Oops. A6. And then I'll just copy that 4 times. Actually 5 times because I want the equal sign as well. So equals, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. All right, now we're going to create a grid pane to place all of these button objects in the label. So that's grid plane, and we'll call it root equals new grid pane. Again, that's another imported library. We want to have everything centered within the window. And then set h-gap is to create some spacing between the different buttons or objects. And this is for the horizontal. Just do 10. And then some vertical gaps. And now we can add the buttons. Oh. Button 1, 0, which is column 0. It starts at 0, not 1. And then 4 for the row. I'm not doing it at, row 1 or 0 because I want 1 towards the bottom. like most calculators are. Root.add button 2, so it's going to be column 1, same row though. Button 3 is going to be column 2, row 4 again. And then I'll just copy and paste those. Button 4. It's just going to be row 3, row 3, row 3. Row 2, row 2, row 2. And then we have button 0, which will be in the middle, so column 1, and then row 5. Then we have the decimal. And then we'll also do the equals in row 5. The add button will be in column 3, row 2. Subtract will be in column 3, row 3. And then what else do we have? We have multiplication. That'll be 4, 2. And then division will be 4, 3. And then we have the clear button, which I want to make a little bit bigger. So clear. It'll be column 3, row 5. It'll span 2 columns, but only 1 row. And then the same thing for the answer label. It'll be row or column 0, row 0. It'll span over 5 columns, but only 1 row. And then I'll do a set widths method, and then a link code method. This is for the window size for the calculator. I'm just going to bump it up a little bit. Alright, so I think that's all set. Now I'm going to go down here and create private void set widths. And so this is where we'll just set the sizing of the buttons and the label. Copy and paste that. Eight, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Yep. I guess one more for the decimal. And then the equals. This is for the add. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. The add, subtract, divide. And then I think we've got the clear button still. So button clear, set preference width. I'm going to make that one 75. And then the label for the answers. I'll do 275. All right, and so I think that sums up this first part pretty good. That's all the layout of the calculator. And in the next video, we'll continue with linking some code with the buttons. All right, so make sure to catch that video. And thanks for watching this one.